Welcome to Lean Six Sigma Black Belt course. This program is designed to help you understand tools and techniques for process improvement, maximize customer value, and business process quality while minimizing waste. Equipped with industry required modules, including lean methodology and quality tools. This course will cover all the six phases in detailed approach, including project charter, SIPOC, statistics for Six Sigma, measurement system analysis, statistical process control, errors, control plans, hands-on training on Minitab, and many more. This is the perfect training program for anyone working on improvement of business processes and quality of output. Join us now in this course for prospecting new learning opportunities and getting access to hands-on training with Six Sigma tools and practice projects for continuous and practical experience.
I would not cover all these details one by one because it would come as a phase. But I just want to show it to you that we have around 107 or 108 line items here. So don't worry about too many things here. But the intent is that we are going to cover each and everything which is part of a black belt program. So wherein it covers all the phases that we have. It covers the mini tab exercise in terms of the statistical test like correlation, regression, ANOVA. It also talk about the seven QC tools that we have. Most of you are already GB trained, so you have already gone through it. Um, but one thing is for sure, friends, that I would expect that you have not gone through anything. I would like to start from the scratch because that's what this program is all about. So I would be at my own speed because there are few participants who have not gone through any sort of training. They have just heard of it. So that's why this program is for 28 hours. If That's the reason. So we would cover each and everything so that everybody understand. So in the improve phase, on the likes of FMEA, on the likes of design of experiment, these are the topics that are there in the black belt we are going to have. Uh, we would have control charts as well. And then somebody was talking about lean also. So we have lean as well, which is to be covered, wherein we cover some of the basic concepts of lean, five eyes, Timboards, and then we have the I would share some dummy case studies or some of the case studies that has been completed. Though I would not share the name of the vendor or name of the organization because of some confidentiality. Uh, but I would share the case study to help you understand कि एक प्रोजेक्ट कैसा दिखता है, मतलब पूरा डीमेक्स साइकिल में एंड टू एंड फ्रॉम डिफाइन टिल कंट्रोल. How does the project covers, what are the things that we have in project. So and during the project I would try to cover the project management piece as well, so that it not only covers that what is a training, and you should also keep your project management hats open, so that कि जब मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँ तो आप ये भी समझिए कि आप प्रोजेक्ट जब करोगे, what are the things that you need to keep in mind. So I will cover that piece as well while training. There's a table of content for define till control. So let me just start with our black belt training. So today we have spent half an hour on it, just for introduction piece. Very, very important. Next time when we start from 7 o'clock, we will straight away start with a kind of a refresher, wherein I'll ask questions, and then we'll start with the training. So welcome to the Lean Six Sigma Black Belt training. There are certain ground rules which I need not to explain you. You all are very sound professionals. Everybody should participate. Please ensure that your cell phones are on silent, so that anybody. I've also done it for myself as well. We will start and stop on time, so that we should be able to give time for our personal commitments as well. Please enjoy the learning. Don't take it very complicated, because if you take it complicated, then it's a little difficult for you to understand. So really enjoy it while doing it. And again and again, I'm saying that please participate. These are some of the roles and responsibilities of myself and yours. So just glance over it. We will have certain things to start with. We'll talk about what is quality, Six Sigma as an overview, what is Sigma and what is Six Sigma. There are different methodologies used in Six Sigma like DMAC, DMA, DV, and DFSS. We will also cover basic stats, which is very important, because in the black belt training we're going to have, so we need to understand those basic concepts. That's the reason we have basic stats. We will have normality concept as well, the process capability, ways to commence a project, and we have define, measure, analyze, improve, and control. So these are the very high level detail that we have mentioned here. This is very high level, but the thing which I've shown you in the Excel, the table of content, that is something which we are aiming at. What is quality? What comes to your mind when I say quality? Anybody?
You meet what was required to be produced.
Okay, absolutely wonderful. So quality is something when it is required to be produced or required to be delivered. It is basically meeting the customer requirements, specifications, to ensure that our customer is really delighted at the end of the day. So any features of any product which are capable of satisfying customer need, as you said. One very important thing about quality is that our customers, our competitors are always looking for doing the first right thing at one point in time. So nobody wants to call again. Nobody wants to do those things again and again. So because of the competitive world environment, so quality also talks about giving the customer right first time, so that he should get disheartened or dissatisfied. Who all have heard of American Society of Quality? Have you ever heard of this organization?
ASQ. Yeah.
ASQ.
Yeah.
So ASQ is a world #1 organization for quality, because they've been doing this practice for a long time, and they also believe that anything which can satisfy customer stated and unstated needs is something which is called quality. So it is not that what customers are saying, it is something which customers are not saying also. So we need to identify that as well. And if we are able to fulfill that, that's what they follow as quality. There is a mathematical equation of quality also. Okay. If I share it, you will understand what I'm talking about. Quality is always performance divided by expectation. Okay. If my performance is better than expectation, what do you think would happen?
It's a delight.
Delight, absolutely. So if my quality is equal to 1, which means I'm meeting the customer requirement. But if my quality is greater than 1, which means if my expectation, customer expectation se zyada I have performed, then in that case my quality becomes more than 1 or more than 100%. So that's what is quality all about. Okay. So which always focuses on giving them what my customer is looking for. Okay. So this is just a normal theory that we were just talking about. There are certain dimensions of quality. When I talk about dimensions, which mean these are the criteria which needs to be fulfilled, then only I would call a product or service as a quality product. First is a performance, because everybody looks for a performance nowadays. Everybody looks for a features, because if they're not getting features, they will not be satisfied. Reliability, for example, if you go and buy an air condition, for example, you go and buy Whirlpool or Hitachi air condition, you as a customer would also be intended to ensure that how long it's going to survive. So durability, reliability is really important. The life of the product. Serviceability is very important, because and you all are aware that Amazon was a lead e-commerce business. You must have seen their advertisement is on cancellation. They say that we give 100% cancellation on time. In that particular advertisement, they are not promoting their product. They're only talking about that we focus on serviceability. If you take an example of Make My Trip also, they focus on that also. So that is also what customer attract, that even though if the customer is not satisfied, even though he's facing a trouble, we would be able to give him the what he's looking for on time with speed. Okay. One very important thing which is nowadays is that our customers. So for example, I am part of healthcare, okay, and or I'm part of an insurance sector. If any customer walks into the branch and say that I want to change my address, and I tell my customer, sir, it will take 7 days. Nowadays, my customer is not comparing with me the insurance provider, which says, sir, HDFC does it in 3 days. Why are you taking 7 days? He's comparing us with different industries. Sir, pizza to 30 minutes में deliver हो जाता है. Sir, Amazon तो same day refund कर देता है. Why are you taking a lot of time? So nowadays, the customer demand is that they are not comparing it with industry. They are comparing it with different outside industries also. So that's why it is very, very important to understand the stated and unstated needs of the customer. Why I'm sharing this with all of you is because you must be thinking, ये तो हमें पता है already. We already know that. I'm just trying to create that kind of a platform so that when we transition to Six Sigma, we will be able to understand that why I'm talking about all these things. Okay, so that's why it is quality is very, very important nowadays, and all these projects Six Sigma focuses on improving customer quality only, which we will discuss further. Okay, so any question anybody has so far, though I haven't discovered or talked about anything which you are not aware of, but I would be happy if anybody has any perspective or any question.
No questions, Simranpreet, but yes, I'll appreciate you starting from the scratch. So this is surely gonna be helpful.
You're welcome, definitely. So we will talk about meaning of Sigma first, and then see that what is it. The term Sigma is used to show the distribution or spread about. We will talk about what is mean. We'll talk about what is spread in detail in the upcoming slide. But just for now, remember that Sigma is something which is used to talk about that what is the overall distribution from the mean, which means how am I performing from the average. Okay, so for example, if I talk about sales example here, okay, if my average sales is 1 million per quarter, okay, and in a given month, that is my average sale in a quarter, which is 1 million. But in a month, I've got either 3 lakh, then 2 lakh, or maybe 75 lakhs or thousands. So that is a spread. Okay. So sigma is how far I am from them. Sigma is a symbol which shows a degree of variation, which is also called as standard deviation. So we'll discuss standard deviation in detail. I'll also cover the hands-on exercises as well, where you'll be able to understand. And I will share this presentation, this training presentation with you also, because the LMS that which you have access to, that contains a lot of information. But the presentation that you are looking at on your screen is something which is being designed to make sure that if somebody has attended the training, he doesn't have to refer anything else. So this training presentation itself would cover a lot of things, but which I'll share it with all of you. So, but still, if you want to make notes, I'm perfectly okay. So that was Sigma. Okay. Now we will talk about what is Six Sigma. So this is a normal history about Six Sigma, and which you all should know, because this is something. It's a very interesting story. I'm not sure whether you've heard or not. You all know that Six Sigma was developed by Bill Smith. He's known as father of Six Sigma, and the first company who started Six Sigma was Motorola. Started in 1987, and this is the first company who gave a methodology which is called Six Sigma. Prior to that, there were a lot of problem-solving methodologies which are being used to resolve issues. But Motorola came up with a Six Sigma kind of a methodology. When Motorola implemented Six Sigma,